Raphael.
Ape. Defense raises 30%, doesn't have weak single strikes. The vertical attack break and horizontal attack effect is void because it happens no matter what weapon you use. Other than the lies, it's a decent starting weapon for Raphael. 7 out of 10. Stiletto. Lower range, but it deals guard damage. Unlike most of the shorter range weapons, this doesn't deal more damage. It's also not too bad, but the lighter weapons fare better than this. 6 out of 10. Ranger Polish. Deals more damage, but you end up taking hits as counters. No, it does not deal guard damage. Despite the counter damage risk and the chip damage lie, it's a good offensive weapon. However, it gets overshadowed by the next weapon. 7 out of 10. Wodao. Deals a little more damage than Ranger Polish, and Soul Charge makes more moves unblockable. The only drawback is the reduced reach yet again. The shorter reach doesn't matter on someone like Raphael since he excels at vertical attacks. The increased attack and Soul Charge buffs makes this a lethal weapon. This is his best weapon, even better than his legendary. 9 out of 10. Schweitzer. Soul Charge increases attack and has the other B vs A effect that is void. Compared to the previous weapons, it's a step back. It's better to have more base attack than letting yourself wide open while charging. At least there aren't any harsher downsides with this. 5 out of 10. Holy Antler. Lowers defense in favor of dealing counter damage. Again, Ranger Polish and Wodao are better because of the higher base damage instead of counter hits. Even Ranger Polish is safer because at least the counter damage risk isn't as nasty as losing base defense. 3 out of 10. Istok. Faster Soul Charge that increases attack but slows you down while charged. The description doesn't tell you that it has a longer reach and harshly reduces defense. This is his worst weapon because not only the description tells half of the effects, the defense nerf and speed reduction on Soul Charge hinders this weapon badly. Avoid using this. 2 out of 10. Soul Edge. Raises both attack and defense but loses HP over time. It's a mid-Soul Edge variant. The buffed base stats seem tempting, especially the increased defense, but the health loss over time is what severely hurts this weapon. Not as severe as the other variants since this one drains 2 HP over time, but it's still not safe. 6 out of 10. Queen's Guard. This weapon is similar to his Soul Edge variant, buff attack and defense, but this time it has a longer reach and you take some damage reflected back on hit. This is the better of his ultimate weapons. If it wasn't for the reflected damage risk, this would have been one of his best. 8 out of 10.
Not a bad dance.